this next match that we are about to see. So welcome all you guys out there to another Champions Cup 9. And we are going to see some semifinals right here. And we're going to begin with this Chaos team taking on this Necromantic team. Debaser. Hello, Dwarf. And he's going to be playing against the Necromantic team of LesMecRomantiques of LeMersailles. And I'm pretty sure I'm mangling that. But nonetheless, we are going to move on and check out the semi-final match between these two players. And in the last bit, I did say that I liked... What is it? I liked the Chaos team because I just don't see it any other way. In the championship match, we are probably going to see both of the Chaos teams into the finals. And really, it's because, I don't know if you've seen them, but Chaos Warriors +1s in strengthies. It's so strong. What are you going to do to such madness? I don't know, but we're going to see what this Necromantic team will have for this Chaos team by Debaser. Hello, Dwarf. And he will be facing off against LeMersailles, LesMecRomantiques Necromantic team. And so both of these guys about similar in TV-ish. I think the Necromantic team has perhaps maybe a blow eyes a bit, but we'll see in just a sec. We'll have to wait and see. I think they're the slight underdog here, so we'll see here. Yes, the blow eyes are big right there for LeMersailles. So there we go. We're gonna check out the stats real quick for both of these guys. Not stats, but the skills for both of these sides. And for those of you that are just continuing watching me on Twitch, we're gonna start off with this Necromantic team because we've seen a lot of this Chaos team already. But those of you watching after the fact on YouTube, here we go. Take a look at the skills on both sides, and we're gonna see guard and the mighty blow with the block white there, and then the Werewolves, the staple of the Necromantic team. Gonna have that blodge here and the sidestep, and also the tackle mighty blow ability on that Werewolf. Jump up, and we'll have the blodge ability here for that Werewolf. Pretty strong stuff here against this. Definitely gonna need both of these Werewolves to do some real work here. Does have that claw ability inherent on that Werewolf, so needs to get these guys online. Needs to make sure they get those injuries off. And needs to make it to where their guys don't die. But luckily, just about all of their team does have that regeneration. And no ghouls or anything like that for the Necromantic team. So we'll see who's going to have the better of it. Flesh Golems, another staple for the Necromantic team. Does have that blodge ability for that Flesh Golem. So that's pretty nice. And then the block with that guard ability. I really feel like even if you get the doubles, I don't know, get the guard instead of getting the dodge. But still, I like that. I mean... They come inherent with that stand firm, so Blodge so strong, right? They're not going to move. You get the defender's doubles, they're still not moving, right? And they're still standing up right in front of your face. They continue to stay based up on your guy, and then he hits back. It's just simple math, guys. And then zombies. This one with the block and the kick. This one 30 player. Then guard block for that one here. And then, yes, he does have that ghoul in the front line. He does have that one there. So I didn't see him before, but he does have a ghoul on the pitch, and that's the main ball carrier with +1 agility. Leap, sure hands, sidestep with the blodge ability, and then more level 1 zombies, a whole host of them, because you know you get them for free when people die. But this one's got that guard ability, and that'll be it for this dangerous Necromantic team. But boy, you talk about dangerous here. +1s in strengths for all the Chaos Warriors. And in the last game, we did see one of the Chaos Warriors get the MVP and get the level up, and it appears that yes, he did go for the mighty blow right there, and that's the man right there. He did get that mighty. No, actually, he did not. No, okay. Oh, you know what? They all have the +1 strength, so it's very difficult to see which one was which. I should have looked at the name. Oh well. Any of you guys out there that recognizes the name, what did he get? I think. No, I think he went with the mighty blow here. Pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, it is. It is this guy right here. Okay, yes. So he did go for the mighty blow. He's got 52 SPP. There we go. Yes. So this is the guy, and he did get the mighty blow. Look at that. Man, I called that one, but I guess it was an easy call. And he's going to have more guys. I mean, he's got the Chaos Warriors with the +1s of strength. What else he's got? Well, let me show you here, guys. He's got more Beastmen there. Sure Hands tackle with that +1 agility. And the block Beastman here. So he's definitely got some more weapons. And then more Beastmen. And he's going to have tackle and the Mighty Blow with the block here. And then more tackle. Wrestle for that Beastman. Then Blotch with the tackle and also the block ability. So, unlike the cups in the past where we probably saw maybe one, perhaps two guys with tackle, we're going to see, what, 3-4 guys on both sides really with the tackle ability. And they're going to definitely need it. And definitely in the Legendary Edition as well. But it appears that Necromantic team will have 2 guys with tackle. But still, you're going to see a lot more tackle for your guys because you're just plain going to need them. It appears that the Chaos team will be the ones fielding the ball. And yes, Hello Dwarf will opt to receive this time for this game right here. Semi-final matches underway, and this will determine who goes to the championship. Round 4, basically glory and a bunch of Seans. Currently, there's really nothing to buy with Seans on the Blood Bowl shop, but I mean, doesn't matter. Talk about prestige, guys. You'll have your name emblazoned across the skies here. I don't know about emblazoned across the skies, but I mean, yeah, people will know your name, right? That's always pretty nice. We'll get the bashes off in the first bit. As I said, though, regeneration, and that could be the difference right here. Chaos team does have a lot of killed guys on the pitch, but regeneration, 50% chance, but still. Hopefully they work out. And just going to cause a couple of stuns there on the front field. Front 3 guys are going to get away. And just going to have some stuns up the front line. We're going to see the blitz come out. And quite possibly going to see the blitz on one of these flesh golems. And it appears going to be the one there on the left side. Block's not good enough. And so Debaser, he's going to use that reroll very offensively. Take him down. Doesn't want to continue to get based up here. Going to use one of those rerolls. Had 4 of them though, so not a big waste or anything like that. I mean, it's so nice when, you know, you get that extra cheering fans on that kickoff for the extra reroll. So we'll use it right there. And we'll be able to get down that flesh golem for his troubles. And won't be flubbing the pickup roll right there or anything. But 2+, not every day that you're going to see 1 to 36, hey? What's going on, scum? Oh, yeah. They're not dead, just living challenged. Alright. Appears though, Necromantic team for the first bit won't play extremely offensively here. Just going to continue to keep his guys in the backfield. And as I said before, both of these guys very close in team value. Just going to see some Bloodwise and Babes there for the Necromantic team. And that's about it. So, any of these KOs coming out for this Chaos team, and that's be okay for the Necromantic team. And with the regeneration too as well. I mean, just so nice to have that. Turn 2 coming up. And now Debaser will move up the Beastman. Get to the midfield. Get the cage up going. And then commence the pounding on the Necromantic team. Get the hits off. And if they have any blood left in those veins, just knock it all out. Werewolves still got blood in their veins, right? And I think flesh golems, right? Because they're pretty much like Frankenstein, right? So they were infused with life. Perhaps maybe got electricity. That's what it really is. That's why they got those bolts. Or they should have bolts on the side of their head right there. Get the electricity through their brains. Alright. And it was, did I say Debaser in that last bit for the Necromantic? And that's the Necromantic team. I pointed over here like, oh, Debaser used up his reroll. No, it's the Necromantic team. He had a whole bunch of 5 rerolls there. Now he's down to 3 because used up yet another one. He had 4 to start, so there you go. Gonna use the 4th reroll here and gonna move on. So Necromantic team. Actually, no, it was Debaser with the reroll there. So no, actually that was the he used the reroll yet again. So no, he did get the reroll in the beginning, did he? Yes, he did. One fame. Oh no, it went away. Oh well, it's okay. We don't need to see this, boys. All right, let's go ahead and continue on with the match. It's gonna see some shadow boxing here from both sides. I'm too sober to cast. Mistakes can be made. Yes, I know. What's going on? Blood Bowl news going out for Games Workshop and the NAF December 16th. It looks like spoilers. Uh-oh. We're gonna see some spoilers here. Okay, Scum, give us some spoilers here, sir. Yeah, I know. I'm too sober. I need to get more drunk and then I won't make any mistakes, right? Oh well. I made the mistake on the kickoff. Sue me, guys. Sue me. I've made greater mistakes than that, my friend. Oh man. Alright, so now the Chaos team, he's just gonna continue to get the pounding on and won't be able to get those hits off on the Flesh Golem and won't be able to take him down. And I kind of like what he's doing here. He's kind of trying to get these Claw, Mighty Blow, Chaos Warriors online against the more powerful Flesh Golems. If we take out these Flesh Golems, then the strength advantage will clearly swing the way of the Chaos team. Actually, they already got the strength advantage because they're pretty much walking around with 14 Guardians, right? 5 strength Chaos Warriors, but still, you want to take out those Flesh Golems. A real big pain in the sides there for your guys to really contend with because of that stand firm 4 strengthness. Injury on the left side for the Necromantic team, and that will help out against this Chaos team. Looks like Chaos team though kind of making headway on the right side, but as you see there, Flesh Golem holding it true and pretty much stopping up the offense here on the right side. Gonna use that reroll yet again. Both sides using up all their rerolls for 2-die blocks. It's crazy on those hits. So man, both of these sides, they're just going, I don't care. I want the rerolls. I want these 2-die blocks to come true for me. And they're gonna use them. So hey, look at that. Both sides just going ham on both of these guys. Just going all out here. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Normally, okay, pushes, fine, you know, whatever. I'll just not re-roll those or anything like that. But man, he went and re-rolled them and gonna get through. Wow. Look at that. Well, on that last one though, he had the skull, so he had to re-roll it. But I mean, earlier it was just like, I'm gonna use re-rolls here. But I guess you know what? They did have extra re-rolls, so what am I saying? First, they put down the coach's clipboard. Gotta get back into the groove of sending an incompetent team down the field. Yeah. Necromantic team, though, does look like they have a shot at the ball. So there we go. Gets the push here on the first frenzied hit, and we'll get another shot at it. We're going to fail that GFI on that blitz. Going to use that reroll. We'll get that. And, oh, unfortunately, though, not going to get the reroll on the 2-die block yet again on the frenzy. But, boy, what a try indeed. We almost got there. And we'll be able to get the werewolf coming around the right side. And so Chaos team now, they're in a little bit of trouble, but hey, are you really that much in trouble when you have a +1 agility man holding the ball? Not too bad, but still. Ghoul's gonna jump through. Yes, he's gonna get through here. And he is gonna make the 3+ and the 2+ dodge right there. And we'll get the Ghoul right into the backfield. But I don't think this is gonna be too much of a concern here. Just needs to open up a small place for the Beastman to dodge away, and it appears he's going to get that push off. Should be able to make his blitzer come around and get a little bit better screen here for his ball carrier. Hopefully he doesn't get nuffled with the 136 on that dodge. start off with those 2-die blocks, though. Gonna make the path a little bit more clear here and make it to where it'll be a lot easier to see where he wants to go with the ball. And actually stopped right there, so it kind of tells me that he just wasn't really sure of where he wanted to go. He knew he was gonna come around the left side, and then after that, where he was gonna go, he wasn't too sure. But in the end, just opted to go here to the left side and get a little helper here. But it does mean that the Beastman with the ball, he's blitzable, I believe, around the top here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, he needs to make maybe some more crazy dodges, I think. But I think the Werewolves probably gonna try for this here, for the blitz in there. If anything, maybe the +1 in strength or +1 in agility with the leap. He can definitely get into the backfield and get the assist here. So if the Werewolf makes the crazy dodges, then it might be a thing. But it appears, nope, blitz is gonna come out on the Chaos Warrior. Content on messing up the cage for Debaser. You think the Chaos is a little bit frustrated from the lack of injuries? Yeah, it may be the reason why he wanted to get those rerolls off earlier, because he did reroll aggressively against the Flesh Golem, but continued to still get pushes on them with the Claw and Mighty Blow Man. So really want to get those injuries off so that he can get those key pieces down. But so far, pretty clean match. Both sides not really getting too much out of it, except for that Beastman there that did get injured. But so far, pretty injury free. And this is the nice thing about playing Necromantic team. Those Werewolves so quick on their feet. 8 movement allowance. And earlier could have maybe tried for the blitz, but I like this play right here. It's just gonna continue to play strong, continue to play some nice conservative, strong Blood Bowl here, and then make it to where the Chaos team is gonna have to prove it. Turn 6 here for this Chaos team, and actually at this point, no real cage coming up. Might actually have to start thinking about moving it up or just keeping it right there, but that will mean that he might have to end up going potato at one point. But we'll see, though. Does have an entourage now and is going to reform up the cage, so he might be able to move up with the cage intact. But we'll see, though. I don't think we're going to see that cage intact for long, though. Necromantic team at this point should try to play aggressively, crash the cage here, get them all touched up, and make this touchdown very difficult for Debaser's team. So boy, Debaser, even though he's up in strength advantage with basically 4 Tomb Guardians on the pitch with those 5 strength Chaos Warriors, not able to make some headway. There you go. He's gonna base him up and get the hit off, get that blitz in. Not gonna step through though. Not gonna be stepping through. We'll put the Werewolf along the left side, and if anything, just watch them go a little bit of a potato on the left side, or perhaps even side cage. Look at the dodges. Ooh, who's gonna get through here? Yes, that's why we get dodge on the Werewolves. See that more often than not. And he's gonna have to blitz along the left side. That's pretty much the only place he can go at this point. So here we go. He's gonna get the blitz off. Should be able to maybe set up a side cage. I don't know if we want to do it, but I think at this point there's no real choice. Injury free. Nuffle should smile or smite them both for the heresy. I don't know, man. Well, it's not over yet. Just the first half has been fairly injury free, but I mean, Necromantic team has been kind of playing off a little bit. Not too many hits going off for both sides. And there we go. First injury coming off here, and regeneration roll, though, will save that injury. And that's kind of what I said in the beginning here. Regeneration might actually be a thing here for this Necromantic team to survive against this very bashy Chaos team. Gonna miss that first dodge there, but with that reroll, and that's the last reroll being used here for this Chaos team, and gonna have to move up, and we'll be able to get over to the sideline. No more rerolls left, and won't be able to get any more support for this ball carrier. And oh, he is absolutely out and open to getting hit, and And he can get surfed out, and actually the Chaos team is actually making it a lot easier for him to get surfed out. So here we go. We're going to see the surf here. Done by the Werewolf. Oh, he's not going to surf. Well, why go for the surf when you get the hits? And we'll get him. He's actually going to keep the ball in field as well. So there we go. Not going to be blitzing where I thought he'd blitz to, but nonetheless, ball's going to come out. Cool with the +1 agility. Oh, he's going to make a way and make it out to the back right side. Chaos team, I don't think we'll be able to recover from this, but we'll see though. After a couple of hits here. Ooh, in the lanes it pours. We'll be able to get the stun off. I thought he was going to serve him too, but man, he opted to come around the top and get that hit off. And then after that, I mean, I guess he didn't want to go for the 2-die and then 1-die blitz surf. He actually just wanted to go for the 2-die and felt good about his chances of getting that ball out. I guess he does have tackle, so a really high percentage shot at getting to that ball, but did get that ball out, and the ghoul with +1 agility was able to pick that ball up with a great scatter bounce. 2-die block, wrestle, and we're probably not going to see anything more out of this. No. Turn 8 coming up, and Necromantic team has absolutely stopped this Chaos team from scoring. So, damage done. High scoring game in quotes. Yeah, I know, Scum. But very good defense played by the Necromantic team. Stopping up this Chaos team. Got the injuries where he needed it. And this guy going down, this Beastman, might have been the difference that the Chaos team or the Necromantic team needed so that they stopped the Chaos team from scoring. And now we're just going to see them hit each other until the end of the half, where it goes into the halftime score of 0-0. Debaser getting stoppered up by the Necromantic team of LeMersailles. LesMecRomantiques. And I know I'm mangling that, but that's what you guys get for naming your teams French or whatever. But nonetheless, I will make attempts at it, and I guess if you really want to hear me mangle your team's name, just name them something crazy. Wait till VG gets a hold of this one. Necromantic team though, they will get their time to perhaps shine. Does have that very dangerous ball carrier. Look at this guy here with the leap and the sidestep and the sure hands, +1 agility, so pretty nice. And the sidesteps are really great for the ball carriers so that you can viably put them in a side cage, and nothing too crazy can happen to them. But I mean, we'll see. Necro might want to start using zombies to foul in the second half. I think that's always a good idea. I don't think that's something that could be a maybe. I think that's definitely a good idea at any point. And it does have that dirty player zombie on this right side. And I don't know why I always pick against this Necromantic team, but he's pretty much prescribed to the 5 things in Blood Bowl that I always tout in just about all my videos, right? I mean, he's got the main ball carrier, the big offensive threat, and he's also got the big hitters, and also he's got the guy that can do the fouls. I mean, it's just, he's got it all, right? I mean, what are you going to do when he has all these key weapons, continue to stay into the game? Regeneration rolls coming through for him as well, so I mean, sure, the Chaos team did get that one injury, but got regened out, still continues to keep a nice, healthy bench. And that's going to be great. Fleshgom couldn't catch that ball, and it goes out, and so now Necromantic team could just give it to anybody, and it's going to give it to the main ball carrier. Hey, that's who I'd give it to. Francais is the language of Blood Bowl. I actually took French. I'm actually pretty good with Latin languages there. Ooh, death injury there on the left side. Werewolf coming online. Apothecary will be getting used here on that beast, man. And it's going to be coming through. But yes, I did actually take a lot of Latin language. So I have a year in Italian, a year in French, and 3 years of Spanish. So I'm quite well versed in the Latin-based languages, and I've actually taken Latin itself just for some med school action. So even though I don't necessarily know how to say it, I do understand how to read it. I'm a pretty good reader. I can decipher the language. Alright, so now with those skulls on the dice, Necromantic team won't be able to catch a break there, but I believe it shouldn't be getting punished too hard, but let's see though. Definitely see Chaos Warrior is touching up the guy in the front line, so I mean, might actually be able to take advantage. That's a 5 strength here, but with the guard zombie, so that's a 1-die block, but might be able to open up a little bit of a hole, maybe. I don't know. Even if he does, he still needs to dodge through, so perhaps not. Might be able to come around the left side though. Come around the left side, 2-die blitz, maybe. A does have tackle. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no. With this guy standing right there, I don't think he's going to do it anymore because he needed to dodge through right here. So there goes that idea. Does hit away that zombie though. So yeah, he's just going to be content with what we see here. Chaos team, not going to get too crazy with the defense. He's going to hold back for the time being. Wait until the Necromantic team makes his own mistake. And we'll be waiting it out for the time being, but man, those werewolves, they're the ones coming online now, and they are looking pretty strong. Gonna get yet another armor value break for his troubles. We'll be able to put a nice big old screen for this ball carrier, and he's gonna go ahead and threaten the score coming up. And this is kind of, I like this too, you know, I mean, I know guys kind of hold it in the midfield and then make their move. Kind of what the Chaos team did in the first half. Kind of held the ball in the midfield and then by the end started moving the ball up. But in my opinion, I think you try to move the ball up because you could get stoppered up like you saw in the first half, the Chaos team. By the time you started to move it, it was almost too little too late, and the ball carrier ended up needing a dodge for somebody to come help out and screen off the ball carrier, but unfortunately doesn't get the dodge, and now his balls are just hanging out, you know? And nobody wants to see your balls hanging out. Go for a roll, and it's going to fail it. Going to get a little bit nuffled there. So Chaos team, boy, is going to absolutely give all the space necessary for his Necromantic team to take up residence here, the back left side of his pitch. So that's what I'm saying, guys. If you can get your offense up there and threaten to score, then at least if things start going bad for you, you just score it. And to be damned with giving the other team the extra turns left needed to tie it up or whatever, right? I mean, just score it. Worst come to worst, you play defense. Oh boy, another death injury. This time it's going to be the zombie coming in. And he will be able to get that hit off and will be able to get another zombie with the apothecary being blown already. That, my friends, is too bad. And that is, at least this is going to be a level 2 Beastman with block. But I mean, man, what a big miss here on the pitch. And now this Necromantic team is going to have the numbers advantage against the high strength that are still left on the pitch for this Chaos team. But with this numbers advantage, could actually hold the ball all the way to the end of the 16th round. Then it's not easy for this Chaos team to perhaps make a one-turn touchdown. So with that death injury, numbers advantage, swinging totally the way of the Necromantic team. He's not even going to move the ball up, just trying to get some more hits in. Going to continue to base him up as well. And not afraid of these Claw Mighty Blow personnel of this Chaos Warriors. Their Flesh Golems holding on true. No big injuries as of yet. Again, Chaos team not getting some of those injuries they definitely need it right about now, because it's the Necromantic team who are going to be the ones getting those injuries. And there, I mean, all those hits coming true for this Necromantic team. All he could do is pick his guys up, basically, and then past the turn. Next is the Necromantic team yet again. Now he's going to be screening up over the top right there. And now the ball will be able to safely move up. Maybe Fairy Main right there might be able to dodge away and get to the backfield. But man, at this point, Chaos team, they're in a lot of trouble at this point. Don't you guys go away though. More Blood Bowl action to come. More semifinals. This is the first of the semifinal replays that we're going to see today. And the next one up we're going to see is the Chaos team taking on the Nurgle team. So a bunch of Bash teams making it to the end here. All the agility teams kind of faltered there. So a little bit unfortunate, but that's kind of the Legendary Edition curse, I think. The Legendary Edition introduced a bunch of stunty teams, and because of that, excuse me, and because of that, we're going to see a lot more teams with tackle, and so Blodge just isn't as strong as it used to be, and a lot of the agility teams are going to suffer because of more teams, more bashy teams taking tackle for their guys. And so this is kind of it, right? I mean, this is the time to shine if you are a bashier team right here, because you're going to be taking those tackle abilities. Nice little bit of a screen off here, and Necromantic team absolutely in the driver's seat now. The Chaos team's going to have to play very aggressively, so I'm a little bit curious to see what this Chaos team's going to pull from the hat here, if anything. Gonna have to dodge out, gonna have to play some pretty daring Blood Bowl here, but does the Debaser have it in him to do that? Frenzy blitzes, gonna get a couple of pushes and continue to push the Chaos team even further out of reach of the ball carrier. And more pushes there, but tick-tock, tick-tock. Chaos team needs to hurry. We pull from the hat a chainsaw. We'll be able to get that hit in, and again, Frenzies with those hits. And look at that, Chaos. Look, the line was right here, and the Necromantic team pushed them back, and now they're in the midfield. So I mean, This is what's going on, guys. I mean, this is it. Chaos team really needs to play aggressively at this point. And already the default skills are gone, so don't you guys take away the default skills. The default skills are gone already, guys. That's just how much skillage that we see going on for both sides. Let's take them away real quick though, as we see them blitz. 3-9 blitz. Defender stumbles. We'll be able to take down the Werewolf, but again, I mean, Chaos team needs to play with some fire here, because this Necromantic team's about to score it, and it's almost as if I'm seeing the AI play at this point. AI just loves to just not go for the ball and just continue to bash up the guys in the midfield where your ball carrier is about to score and perhaps win the game 1-0. So I'm a little bit shocked at this, but with 3 more turns left, I guess no real big hurry, but still, I mean, I would almost expect to see the Chaos team to just start dodging away and not get into a bash fight in which they're kind of losing at this point. Look, they were over here, and they're slowly getting pushed back here, and they're ending up on the ground. They're getting pushed back. Even now, they're getting pushed past the midfield line. We're gonna have to see some desperation dodges at some point, but oh, injury right there over the top, and perhaps this Chaos team's like, F it. Good game. Oh man. One die blocks getting the push off here. And he'll join the other people near the midfield line. we gotta see something here. We gotta see the dodge away. We need to see this, because Chaos team needs at least a couple of turns to score it, and And so after this blitz here, we should see these guys flood on through, I think. But when I say guys, I mean one guy, because I think that's all we're going to see left on the pitch to actually make it through that hole. And he's going to get that nice stun. There we go. And now we're going to see the frenzy. We're going to see the blitzer come on through and threaten that ball carrier. So here we go. Nobody here to put up a screen for the ball carrier, as you see right there. And so now this Chaos team should see this Necromantic team score it. Nobody to help out this ball carrier. Turn 15, but that does leave just 2 turns left. No, actually could actually change sides here. Might actually be able to put up screen up yet again. I mean, you got these 8 movement allowance werewolves, so might actually be able to put up yet another screen up against this madness. And with the numbers advantage, yes, drop back the white. Square away anything coming up for this Chaos team, and I think that's going to be it. Should see the blitz here. Yes, it's going to be against that beast man. And just a push right there, but no problem. We got frenzy. And both down, dying out, and all things. And that's a bit unfortunate. So I believe might see this man drift in there. Yes. Yeah, he's just going to continue to hold the ball, and no real threats coming out. That does leave the Chaos team a desperation try at the ball, but a try nonetheless. I think he's going to have to do it. Wanted to take down that beast man with +1 agility, so he can absolutely get into the backfield, and he does have a horned blitz. Barring something crazy here. Get this Chaos Warrior out the way, and then make the 3+ into the 3+ dodge here. No, he wanted to get the 3+ over back to the left side. Come around. He does get the 3+, 2+, and he gets the blitz off. Go for it. Roll's going to get failed there, and with the reroll already being used for that first dodge. Unfortunately, the 1 is going to prevent all things here, and the Debaser is going to have to face her. This ghoul from actually making that school. Awful, you silly goose, you. He's gonna just take it away. There, 1-0 here. Chaos team really needs a riot right about now. Can he do it though? Security gate is gonna prevent the riot. Nope, so that is it, I think. So unless the Chaos team knows how to do a 1-turn touchdown with his 6 movement allowance beast man, I think it is over. But we'll see. We'll see. Don't you guys go away though. We got another semifinal match coming up. Chaos versus the Nurgles. Well, we haven't seen too much Nurgles making it this far, but hopefully we'll see it. Hopefully we'll see it. That's all I'm gonna say. Chaos team though. I don't think he can do it. Nobody with frenzy, so it's gonna be a lot more difficult here. And then just about, I think he needs all of his team to do the 1-turn touchdown. So I think we aren't gonna see anything crazy. Yeah, now that'll pretty much do it right there. So nobody with frenzy, not enough guys on the pitch, and no 1-turn touchdown try. And just gonna go into the ending there. Debaser gonna concede the loss there. Not concede the loss, but I mean, just not even gonna go into the last bit to do some hits in, and a little bit unfortunate, but nonetheless, LesMecRomantiques, they are going to go on, and they are gonna go to the finals after what? Not even playing the first 2 games of the Champions Cup, and pretty nice for him, but did play against a very legit team in the Debaser's Chaos team. So I have to say, nicely done, and we're gonna see a pretty good match coming up. Oh man, the dice rolls here. I mean, again, there's really, I like that you can see it, but I mean, just by watching the game, you can kind of see what had happened. Debaser, the Chaos team, held the ball in the midfield in the first half, and then it wasn't until the 6th round in which he started trying to move the ball up, but the Necromantic team, being so quick on their feet, was able to get the defense back in position and was able to make it to where the Chaos team couldn't get their touchdown by the end. And then in the second half, it was the injuries coming out for the Necromantic team. I mean, you look at the injuries here, just 4 injuries and 1 KO, but I mean, these injuries came out pretty much in the second half, in which they were able to have the numbers advantage. And I mean, even by the end, you saw that they were able to just continue to push back the Chaos team to the own midfield there, and was able to just dominate the front line, and that was the difference right there. And again, the Chaos team, I mean, I really feel like when it was the turn 11, turn 12, probably should have made some dodges there, at least get one Beastman there in the backfield to threaten that ball carrier. But in the end, wanted to get into a bash fight in which they lost and was pushed back into the midfield. So I think some of the choices there that was made by this Chaos team ended up being the downfall, and that was it. It was really just these small little things and the coaching decisions that really made a difference. And then, yeah, getting a 1 on that blitz at the end just capped it, right? I mean, got a little bit nuffled there at the end, but at the same time, probably should have given yourself a little bit more time there at the end. But that is the way I see it, guys. With that recap, and we're going to see one more semifinal match. And we're going to do that in just a moment as we take a look at the brackets yet again. Hello, Dwarf, the Debaser team. Actually, oh man, I went and voted for him to win, but unfortunately, not going to get through, guys. Not going to make it through. And now we're going to see one more game before the championship match of LesMecRomantiques taking on the Necromantic team. Who's going to take him on? I don't know, but we're about to see. So welcome everyone, this is the VG Pierced, and I'll be coming at you with some